Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Super Rugby playoffs. It's upon us. It's upon us. Ooh. I hope I'm going to do all right through this whole stream because I am tired as you can only believe. But listen, I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be an epic clash. The Crusaders against the Reds. Australia against New Zealand. Let's see what happens. So you guys just bear with me for a second here. Just going to put on some stuff here. There you go. So that I just got everything up and running. There you go. All right. Felix, high flies in the house. So let's go. I'll figure out as we go along. The bots are, listen here, it's been a tough... I did that NBA game. What an NBA game that was this morning. What an NBA game. My dear, I didn't expect it to be like that. Fantastic game. I don't know how the hell those Pacers won it, but they did. So I'm gonna... yeah. I got a few things to get together this morning. My throat is killing me. Got a lot of people messaging me this morning. Don't message me this morning because I have no time to pick up the phone. All right. Once again, the Super Rugby page is not working there on for the team, so I'm going to have to quickly switch over. So I will switch over to Planet Rugby because But I hope you're all doing well this morning. And there you go. The Crusaders against the Reds. 5 minutes to go till kickoff. Do not know. There you go. All right. So let me get my stuff together here. The game will start in a few minutes. That's fine. Here we go, guys. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready this morning. Just let me put the chat up as well. Where is that? There you go. So that I can see the chat this morning. Look, it's going to be a big one. It's a big one. This is a big one. But let's start. Let's start with the Reds in their lineup. Okay. At number 1, they have Sef Fa'agaze. At 2, they have Richie Azate. Okay. Zane Nongo at 3, Josh Canham at 4, Ryan Smith at 5, Joe Bryle at 6, Fraser McWright at 7, Harry Wilson at 8, Tate McDermott at 9, Liam Liner at 10, Filippo Dogonau at 11. Then, of course, my favorite player from the Reds, Hunter, the man I call Pastrami. He's as good as a good pastrami sandwich. Hunter Paisami. Josh Fluke. I don't think it'll be a fluke if the Reds win today. Lackey Anderson and Jock Campbell. That is your starting lineup for your Reds. Let's have a look at the boys on the bench. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. Josh Nazer, Tumaga Allen, Nick Bloomfield. Could play in the James Bond movie. Bloomfield Blowfield. Angus Blythe, John Bryant, Kalani Thomas, Dre Packow and Tim Ryan. Those are your substitutes or your replacements for the Reds. Hey, I don't have to put out a ladder today or a table because it is playoffs. It's playoffs. I'm looking forward to it. So let's move on to the Crusaders. Starting at number 1, Tamati Williams. At 2, Cody Taylor. 3, Fletcher Newell. At 4, the captain, Scott Barrett. At 5, Antonio Schlafoon. At number 6, Ethan Blackadder. At 7, Tom Christie. At number 8, we have Christian Leo Willie. Number 9, we have Noah Northam, the guy I called Hotham. Rivas Rihanna at 10, Savo Reeves at 11, David Haveli at 12, Brendan Anor at 13, Chai Fai Haki at 14, and Will Jordan is back at 15. On the bench, who do we have for the Crusaders? George Bell, George Bauer, Kershaw, Sykes, Martin, James, Hanahan, Cullen Grace, Preston Kyle, James O'Connor, and Johnny McNichol. So those are your two teams. Should be interesting. Should be a good game. Let's have a look what we can come up with today. Guys, you tell me who you think is going to win. I'm going upset today. I learned from this morning. I'm going upset all the way. Let me do myself one favor here quickly. I'm going to copy those two lineups. There you go. That is once the Crusaders and once the Reds. I can use them for commentary. That is very good. Strong lineup for the Sheepshaggers. Ooh. Ooh. We are out in force already this morning. Don't look down on them. Yeah, they're coming out already. This morning has been hectic for me. I can feel my eyes wanting to drop, but I'll be fine, guys. I will be fine. So I just got to find that one now. Where the hell is that? A lot of things are not there where they're supposed to be this morning. There you go. Move that over. So that'll be there. That's fine. Don't have to do too much this morning. I'm gonna put the result on top. The scoreboard. There you go. I will just block those. Scoreboard right on top there this morning. There you go. Switch that a little bit. It's cold here as well this morning. It is cold here as well. So that is the lineups. That is everything that you need. Look here. Let me put a little bit of information out there. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We're on our way to 60,000. So keep on liking and subscribing and helping the channel out. Put that a little bit more in context there. There you go. So I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Should be a good one. Got the scoreboard ready. Perfect. Put the sound up a little bit. So let's hope this is a start to a great weekend of rugby. The playoffs are upon us in the Super Rugby. The playoffs. Put that like that. The playoffs are here in the URC. All live on this channel. So like, subscribe, and join. There you go. Now this is. Here's where I'm going to be disappointed already this morning. I'm looking at the crowd. What is wrong with the New Zealand? You do not have a sellout crowd. I'm quite disappointed. I am disappointed in your New Zealanders. How the hell can this game not be sold out? I mean, half the stadium is empty. Is this just the state of world rugby? Am I? So we'll see. We will see. It's a shame. It's a shame that these games are not sold out. Yep, listening to you playing. Okay. Who are you? All right. Reds to rock the boat. I doubt the Reds. I'm going with the Reds this morning, but only a foolish man like me would go with the Reds. Yeah, we are almost ready to roll here, definitely. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let's see who can pull up order. Away we go there. Let's see. Is my clock running? There you go. Away we go. Good catch there from the Crusaders. I'm just getting a few things ready. Yeah, first ruck of the game. Not time to take it out. There we go. So Vic, get your shit together here, man. Because this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a really, really good game of rugby. I'm very anxious to see what the Reds can do this morning. It's been bad in the South Island, poor sheep. So, let's get into this game. So, Crusaders, nice kick over the top by Notham, Hotham as I would call him. So, going to be McDermott with the ball here. All right. Stanley Cup game one was awesome too. It was. Listen here, the NHL and the NBA have delivered. They have delivered. Nice big high hoof here from Tate McDermott. Sabo Reeves gets it, keeps himself in bounds. Got to switch the stuff around. There we go. Another big hoof by Notham. Oh, that's knocked forward. Oh, the ref doesn't call that. Good kick. So, Rehana, gets himself into a spot of bother. Have you been watching all the High Life? Have you been watching all the North American sport? I missed you this morning in the basketball, man. I thought you were going to join me. Yeah, I've had over 2 minutes and not one break in play, which I quite like. Knock on by McDermott. Watching baseball. Listen here, High Life. You can watch baseball every other day now. You missed a fantastic game of basketball, man. You missed a fantastic game. That's all I can say. You should have been watching that basketball. But so first scrum of the game. I'm just checking everything out here. So it will be a Crusaders scrum. Pack weight, a little bit heavier for the Crusaders. 928 to 905. Collapses. What does the ref decide? Just re-scrum it, I think. So here we go. Oh, my nose is itching this morning. So 425 gone, and a lot of kicking back and forth at the moment. How's it, guys? How's it, Dion? My Stanley Cup. I couldn't do the Stanley Cup. As you know, we are not professional yet on this channel. We're hoping to get there within a year or two. Penalty to the Crusaders. Once we don't have to do our day jobs anymore and we can just concentrate on this, then we'll be doing all those things. But right about now, we still got to pick and choose. But rugby, we don't pick and choose because rugby's our number one. And we'll do all the rugby games. And I can feel my nose is itching. I'm about to have a major sneeze. Very good kick there. Very good kick from Mariana. Yeah, that was the penalty. So this is a good field position here for the Crusaders. About a meter off the 22. Going to be a throw in here from Cody Taylor. Let's see what they can do. Straight to Scott Barrett. Releases the ball to Hotham. Back to Rihanna. And they knock it on. Oh, the Crusaders knocked the ball straight on. That's coming back. Nothing like a scrum. Okay. Oh, no, son. You got to hold on to that ball. Not in that position. You cannot knock it on there. So it's going to be a red scrum. I can't see any team blowing another team out in this. I mean, come on, it's the playoffs. Yeah. Crusaders finished the league in second or third. I'm not quite sure. In the ladder, sorry. So first red scrum here. Tate McDermott, I like him. I think he'll be a starter for the Wallabies against the British and Irish Lions. Nice ball out the back. Good running there. Pazami obviously does the most of the work. Adresh Singh, good morning, my dear friend. How are you doing? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. So McDermott, what can he do? He's going to hoof this one over the top. 100%. There you go. Big kick from the ruck. Jordan gets it, but he slips it in the most stupidest timing. Northam trying to get the ball out quickly. They're on the 10-meter line of the Crusaders. No one has been in the what I call the red zone, the scoring zone, in the last 10 to 15 meters. Reds to score first, okay. So it's going to be a line out on the halfway line. Good kick by, who was that? Josh Flock. Oh, terrible weather there. It looks like it. Players are wrapped up in blankets, so it must be freaking cold. Oh my Lord. A wheelie bin. Not a great throw. I thought it was skewed towards the Reds, so they didn't take advantage there. David Havili, good few meters he's made there. Nothing gets the ball out. He's going to give it back to Rihanna. Big high kick, won't find touch. Very well taken by Jock Campbell. But they need help. I think the Reds are going to get this one. No, McDermott gets it out. Zane Nongo doing his job well as well. Yeah, that was well done. So McDermott's going to have to clean the lines here. Yeah, he's setting himself up really nicely. Zane Nongo giving him the space that he needs. Big kick once again by McDermott. This time was knocked forward again. It'll come back. It's knocked forward by the Crusaders. So almost 10 minutes in the books. Knocked forward here from the Crusaders. It's going to be Reds ball. No score. It's all been in the middle of the park. It's all been in the middle of the park. Rihanna just couldn't hold on to it. Got a knock forward. So let's see what they come up with here. I got to get somebody to get me something to drink. Scrappy first 10 minutes. I concur, my friend. I concur. Scrappy first 10 minutes. We're up to 18 votes. Keep on voting, guys. Remember, it's great when you vote. 61% of you think it's the Crusaders. Where all the Aussies there should be in the house be voting the other way. Oh, they're through. This is the first real attacking phase of the game. And the Reds are 5-10 meters out. Mr. Singh did say the Reds were going to score first. Here we go. McDermott, 10 meters out. Back to Paisami. Not going anywhere but controls the ball, rolls well. Good morning, Natasha. How are you, my dear? McDermott up to the 5 meter line. This is looking good for the Reds. Looking very good for the Reds. They're mauling this one. Leave it. There you go. Oh, then he fucking knocks the ball on. That's when you have Joe Bryle trying to play scrum half and he knocks the ball on the 5 meter line. On the 5 meter line of the Crusaders. So the Crusaders are going to enjoy relieving this one. But what a breakthrough there. I think it was Lucky Anderson, huh? No, it was Fluke. Frick it. Yeah, hey. So let's have a look. Both teams have conceded 2 turnovers, both handling errors already. Possession almost 50-50, 52-50, 48. So scrum here from the Crusaders. Penalty for the Crusaders. So this will help them out. They can kick out the back here, get a little bit of relief. Good work by Tamati Williams once again. Second time now the scrum has collapsed here for the Reds and the penalty was given to the Crusaders. Oh, just got to make sure. Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, I mentioned that in the morning show this morning. I think that's a bad move, man. I think that is a terrible move. That, for me, that at the moment, Aaron Rodgers is a cancer, man. You do not want him in your team. I do not know why they want him. So, Crusaders with the ball. What are they going to do? They're running it through the back here. On their own 10 meter line. Oh, this is beautiful running by the Crusaders. Good kick as well. Oh, no, it hit the line from Will Jordan. So it's coming all the way back. And it's going to be a Reds throw-in. What do you think about that? What do you think about the Rodgers to the Steelers high life? It just hit the line directly. So throw in here from the Reds. Good throw, good movement. McDermott gets it out the back line. Liner puts one up and under. Will Jordan gets the ball well. But a lot of Reds there to make the tackle. Hey, Kazi and Tolson. Tell me where you're from, my friend. Tell me where you're from. Or maybe it's a lady. I'm not quite sure. Let me know. Kazi. Okay. He's too old. He's a flat rather than a... He's a mongrel, man. He's just a man you don't want in your dressing room. I don't know what the Steelers are thinking. Normally Mike Tomlin would make good decisions. I think it's a bad decision. So, Reds here. We've had 15 minutes, no score, funnily enough. But the Reds are definitely... Oh, the Crusaders have won this ball. New Zealand. Ooh, New Zealand's big, man. Let me know. South Island, North Island, Auckland, Christchurch. Nothing. He's done nothing. You know what he's done since 2009? Talk, hype himself up and not deliver. Not deliver. I think he must be one of the... I mean, he has a lot of talent, but he is... On what he's achieved, and he's fucking overrated here. And people had him in the same sentence as Tom Brady. Don't let me laugh, man. So, Asiata to put the ball in here. Going to be interesting here. Very close to their own on their 5 meter line. They win the thing. Oh my God. How the hell did the Reds concede a try here? So it's 5-0 to the Crusaders. Tom Brady got 7 rings, my son. Seven. He lost 3 finals. Oh, maybe they're taking the try away here. No try. No, Brady won 7. Believe me, I'll know. Lost 2 to the Giants and 1 to the Phillies on that Philly special there. Remember that one? What was the quarterback there? Nick Folk. Yeah, the Philly special. 1 with Tampa, 6 with the Patriots, yeah. So we'll see. We will see. So I think I'm going to have to take this away. There you go. I get some things right. High life. Amy Williams, big up the Crusaders. Oh, Amy, my dear, where are you from, man? Obviously New Zealand, I can see. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the vote button. Yeah, I'm hoping that the Patriots are a little bit better this year. Looking forward to seeing what Vrabel can do there. Yeah, but it's a joke. Aaron Rodgers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, for me, not in the top 10 best quarterbacks that ever played the game. People are wondering what I'm talking about. I'm just talking to High Life there. Oh, man. I loved Edelman. Julian Edelman, one of the most underrated players ever. He could do it all. So they're giving the try now. Okay, so it was a try. All right, so we'll give it back. Vince Wilfork. Yeah, great player. Randy Moss. I personally always loved Gronkowski. I hope not, because I hope bloody Steelers are not that dumb. He's here for 1 year. I wouldn't even start him. I'd have him as a backup. But he's just probably got in his contract that he has to start. So, kickoff once again. Crusaders with the ball. Nice take here by Leo Willie. Metcalf's there as well. Mark Peterson. Hi Marco. Look, I like Metcalf. But, nah. Oh, no, of course they won't. Things are going well, Marco. How are things going with you? A little bit tired because I did do NBA from 2:30 in the morning, but it was worth every second of it because it was an unbelievable game. So, what can the Reds come up with now? They're gonna have to come up with something nicely in the half. But hey, listen, if there's one thing I've seen this season, that Crusader defense is strong, man. McDermott trying to do something back on the halfway line here. That's a lot better. They're getting over to the 10-meter line again. But we'll see. Hey, this is playoff time. This is do or die time. It's win or go home. Unless you're the number 1 Chiefs, if you lose, you're still in the playoffs. I think that's a funny rule, man. I cannot be friends with this rule in this playoffs. I would prefer that they said the first 2 teams get a bye in the first week, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 play it out. I don't like the idea that you lose, and because you're one of the best losers, knock on by the Reds again. Yeah, I don't know why Seattle let Metcalf go. Because I believe the Blues win tomorrow. I believe the Blues are going to beat the Chiefs tomorrow. I do not like this ruling of 3 quarterfinals and the best losing team still get through. If you lose in the playoffs, how can you still go through? That makes no sense. This is the woke society we are in. Give everybody a medal. Jeez, don't even get me started when I think about the young kids today. What I'm going to do quickly is I just see the scoreboard needs to come down a little bit so that you can see that the try there you go. That's a little bit better. You don't think you're losing to the Blues? Ooh, I kind of like the Blues, you know. So, coming back to that knock-on advantage to the Crusaders, I don't know. I do not know. The Blues kind of have the Chiefs' number, I think. It's going to be interesting. I mean, you've got McKenzie and against Barrett. You've got so many good players out there. Beautiful kick there from the Reds. Be a close game, okay. Yeah, well, if it's close, anything can happen. You know what they say. Will Jordan with the big kick here. Liner goes for a little. Good work by Will Jordan. Northam. A lot of kicking going back and forth here. Let's see who wins the possession game. So Tamati Williams down at the moment. They're looking at him. Are they going to stop the clock? Do they keep the clock going here? My day has been tiring so far. Now, I didn't get any sleep. Did the 2:30 in the morning show for the NBA. Had about a half an hour break after that. About an hour break. Did our daily sports update show. Had an hour break, and now I'm doing the rugby. And then after this, that is it for me this morning. And then I'll be off to Verns tonight because we are going to do a big rugby. The Springboks announced their squad for the upcoming internationals, and we're going to get into that. Vern is probably sleeping in a corner at work. No, Vern is at work at the moment. You know, as some people would say, he's a hard worker, man. He's a hard worker. Nah. Tamati Williams, yeah, not walking really comfortably there. I think that's more because they've strapped him up like an idiot. So we got to throw in here Cody Taylor to put the ball in for the Crusaders. Once again, Barrett does a good job. Oof. Tom Christie doing well there. The Reds almost got through there. Will Jordan in the scrum half position right at the moment. I'll be there game 2. I got to see if I can do game 2. It's Sunday on Monday. Yeah, I can do game 2 Sunday on Monday. That's not a problem. Listen here, in the NBA in game 2, if the Pacers win game 2, it's over. I don't care what anybody says. You lose your first 2 home games in the playoffs. Then you got to go to Indiana, maybe one of the best home teams with the best home crowd. Going to be tough. Going to be very tough. Yes, they do. There you go, High Life. You're so right. They do need to play to the conditions better. Let me just quickly. I'm a little bit ahead in the timing here. Need to stop the time for a second. I'm on 25. It's only on 23 minutes, so don't worry about the clock. McDermott gets the ball out. Lauta, go red. Ooh. I think it's a knock-on. It's a knock-on by the Reds once again. It's unbelievable. But come on, you guys, all you New Zealanders and Aussie have to explain something to me. This is Super Rugby, right? We have the quarterfinals and the playoffs. And the stadium is like 3/4 empty. Are the tickets that horrendously expensive? Are the people in New Zealand just very comfortable and like to watch in front of TV? Fundamentals, there you go. 100% it's the fundamentals. But what's wrong with New Zealanders, man? You guys, you need a warm living room and your sofa to watch rugby. Why doesn't anybody? If the Chiefs and the Blues is not a sellout tomorrow, I'd be totally upset, man. There you go. Thanks a lot, man. The Bulls against the Sharks. Don't even get me started with that. Look, the Bulls are the favourites. My Sharks are going to be in troubles tomorrow. It's just down south. Okay. All right. Southerners, huh? It's going to be interesting, that game in the URC tomorrow. Also, the Leinster against Glasgow game. I don't think it's going to be as a walkover as many people think. Chiefs game sold out in a day. Now, that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. So, Crusaders back on the attack here. Now I can release the clock again. There you go. So, good defense here. Yeah, good defense by the Reds. But the Reds need to start getting some offensive going. Zane Nongo defending like a lion here. Pooh. I hope my Sharks win. But you see, the problem is, if Leinster win, I think the only team that could beat Leinster in Leinster is the Bulls. But we'll see. I'm still hoping for a Glasgow win. A Glasgow win and a Sharks win. Then the Sharks have a home final against the Warriors. That'd be fantastic. All right. Advantage here to the Crusaders in good field position. Big up and under. So it's coming back again. It's coming back again. I'd be at the Blues game if I was here. Not my team, but I support. Okay, all right. That Brumbies game is going to be interesting against the Hurricanes too, man. What I don't want, and this is not against New Zealanders, what I don't want is I don't want 4 New Zealand teams in the semi-final. Don't want that. I really want, to have a mix-up. So it's going to be a line out here on the 5-meter line for the Crusaders in very good scoring opportunity once again. Vern's not been in this morning. Must be working his arse off. My favorite Super Rugby team. I love Moana Pacifica. I just like the passion that these island boys bring. Nice maul here by the Crusaders. The Reds need to stop them, otherwise they're going to score. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Almost a try. The ref in the wrong position. Another try for the Crusaders. So it's 10-0. Tamati Williams with the try. Yeah. Now it becomes already the question, are the Reds going to get up for this one or not? Yeah. So Crusaders in cruise control here. Sorry about that punt, but it is like a cruise control here for the Crusaders. Tamati Williams, yeah, he gets it down. Good camera work there by the... I don't think Tamati Williams is going to be playing much longer. He looks he's coming off. He looks in pain. He's trying to rewrap that knee. Yeah, easy. Well, Rihanna, he's got those 2 points also in the bag. So that is 12 zip. So it's 12-0 at the moment. See, everybody's got balaclavas on and rain gear. So is it rainy? I can't see it from the TV pictures if it's raining. If the Reds want to win, they're going to have to start playing. Well, that's no lie. They need to start doing the fundamentals correctly. Oh, I thought that was a knock forward. The ref lets it run. Crusaders with the ball. Back to it. Good kick there. The Reds are losing the kicking game, I can tell you that. Big hoof by Will Jordan. Doesn't find touch either, but Lucky Anderson, he kicks it. O'Connor's on, yeah. Okay, all right. Well done by McDermott. So the Reds still in their own. Good, solid tackle there. What a tackle! That tackle was made by Blackadder. He nailed the crap out of somebody. Yeah, look at the moment. The Reds are struggling here, man. It's a good 12-point lead from the. Very good, Finaki. Good catch. Crusaders are going to score again. Scott Barrett, well done. But he does knock the ball on. Oof. Reds get a break here. 9 minutes to go till half time. Tough SOB, yeah. Must be in the DNA, huh? Crusaders have controlled the game so far. Who am I supporting in this game? I go the underdogs, so I'm going with the Reds. I always go for the underdogs. That's why I support Man United, man. I just don't want to see 4 New Zealand teams in the semis. Come on. You are losing the kicking game, Reds, and they haven't noticed it. They keep on kicking, but the Crusaders just keep on pushing them further back. Man United, boo. Yeah, there you go, man. Can't please everybody. So you got to please yourself. Timothy Stretch, hello Vic. Nude Wayne's dad here, watching with Wayne. Ooh, have you both got a sock on? It's a pitch I don't even want to get into my mind, boys. I don't even want to get that one into my mind. Shout out to Wayne, man. The Stretch family. There you go. It is what it is, huh? Both socks on. Okay. All right. Good thing. And where are the ladies in the family? What are they? What do they wear? Sock's not going to help them. Yanre, Spain versus France was something else. It was a good single socks. There you go. Yes, both of them with a single sock. There you go. That France-Spain game was very good. If you're a purist, it wasn't the greatest defensive game of football. The defenses were really pathetic in both teams. You're not winning a world championship with that kind of defense. Let's put it that way. Teams like Argentina will take you to pieces. But yeah, it was an interesting game of football. The Leaf. Okay. Oh my lord! So it doesn't look like Bafana going to the World Cup, huh? Six minutes to go till half time. And yeah, look, it's all Crusaders at the moment. The Reds haven't turned up. I like your videos. It is interesting. Thanks a lot, Marco. Was this? Well, that's their fault. Who gives a shit if it's your A, your B, or your C team? Doesn't matter. If you lose to Mozambique, you lose to Mozambique. Bottom line. End of story. That's what I like about sports. There are no excuses in sports. Box forward pack should be interesting. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to do a video on that tonight. Tonight we're going to do a big Springbok update video on the 54-man squad that was selected for this upcoming summer games here. 2 times Barbarians, Italy and Georgia. Oh, nice movement here. Better rugby here from the Reds. Can they put something together now? Bafana playing Tanzania today. But they played Mozambique. They played 2 games in a row. What is this? Or was that just a friendly and they used the reserves? I don't know. Yeah, high life. First penalty conceded by the Crusaders today. Friendly. Okay. The friendlies don't interest me. I'll be very honest with you. When I was a sportsman, that wasn't the thing as a friendly. I want to win every freaking game. But even the competitive games these days are friendlies, the way that players behave. There's no more grit in it. There's no more nastiness. There's no more passion. Friendlies. There you go. What the hell is a friendly? How can you play competitive sports and call a game friendlies? So yeah, the Reds. What can the Reds do here? Josh Fluke took that ball very well. Trying to get to the 10-meter line here, the Reds. Can they score before half time? Yeah, they need to get something going. Okay. It is. I don't understand this. I don't understand friendlies. I understand pre-season games, but friendlies during the year, I don't understand this shit. I mean, my Swiss travel to the US to play against Mexico and the US in friendlies. There you go. NFL preseason. No one plays in the NFL preseason. You don't ever have a starting quarterback and someone playing the bloody preseason. If Leinster win, I hope the Bulls lose. Why? Why would you say that, Yanre? Why? The Bulls can easily win in Leinster. Not a problem. But we've got to hope for Glasgow to win because I want the URC final to be in South Africa. I would like it to be at Loftus or in the Shark Stadium. Yanre, Cape Verde beat Malaysia. I didn't fucking know they played football in Malaysia, man. Sorry about this. So, another one. 5 meters out here for the Reds. They score here before halftime and it's game on. But a lot of work to be done because the Crusaders have an unbelievably good defense. We're talking practice. Yes, it's just practice. No, that was who was that? Who was that? Allen Iverson. But it's practice. Bulls are not losing. Bulls in the finals, they win. I love that video with Allen Iverson. What are we talking about? It's practice. It's only practice. But we're talking about practice. And once again, the bloody Reds cannot get it over. Oh my Lord. Crusaders are going to score. Allen Iverson, just ask me, man. Just ask me. I know my shit. The answer. Crusaders are going to... If you're the Crusaders, take the 3 points, son. The Reds are... There you go. Exactly. That's the Reds for you. Honest to God, you cannot make this up. What the Crusaders have just done. Instead of taking the 3 points, they decide they want to kick for touch. The kicker kicks it out the back of the field. Malice in the Palace. That was Detroit Pistons against Indiana Pacers. It was against the Pacers, right? That was with Rasheed Wallace. Meta World Peace was still playing there. His name was Ron Artest. Yeah, I remember that. Ron Artest. At his halftime, boys and girls, and we're just waiting now for the ball to either be out of bounds or something like that. But the Crusaders are looking to score. So it is halftime. So we have halftime, boys. So let me put the clock up for the second half. 12-0 for the Crusaders at halftime. The Reds have not been here. Here we go. Reset. We're ready. Ron. Yeah. That was a bad look for the NBA in that one. But that was the good old days, man. When people still wanted to, do something. Want to do something. Guys, I'm going to put up some advertisement here quickly. Then I'm going to be back for the second half. Just 1 second. We'll get it. I got check out. But hey, yeah, those were the good old days, as they say. Yeah, basketball has changed a lot since then. There we go. We'll put that up. That's our next game tomorrow morning. There you go. Super Rugby, the Chiefs against the Blues. That should be an interesting one. Be interesting tomorrow. I'm going to just get my... Check it out. There we go. Got to go fetch that image quickly so that I can make a quick break. Desktop. Yeah. Here we go. Props. Mixed. Be back soon. There you go. There's my be back soon sign. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Just got to go to the bathroom quickly, guys. So don't worry. Stay here. I'll be back in 5. So I'm back, don't worry. No. Wayne, you the only Australian. Calling me an Englishman. Just 1 second, quickly got to put that back up. Just want to do something quickly. Oh, I forgot to put that out there. There you go. Fucking hell. Okay, that's better. There we go. That's a lot better. That's a nudist colony, that Blenheim. A nudist colony. So, let's just wait for the second half to start. He made a YouTube. There you cool. That's very nice of him, man. That's very nice. Fantastic. So, does anybody still believe that the Reds can come back here? Yeah, Wayne, I think everybody knows you're a nudist right now, man. You are well known beyond the borders of New Zealand. You're world renowned at the moment. Yeah, that's why he's nude, Wayne, of course. There we go. Got my stuff. I'm getting my stuff together again. So there we go. Everything's up and running. I don't judge. Oh. I hope we have a good second half. I hope the Reds can do a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting. There you go. But at the moment, it looks like the Crusaders got everything. If you're going to wait for me to knit you some socks, it's going to be a freaking long winter for you, my friend. No. I'm gonna. The minute we get merchandise, I've got it all up my head. We're gonna have that single sock. We're gonna call it the Wayne. Yeah, knit. I don't do knitting, my friend. Yeah. You know, how long does that sock have to be? About that long? You know, if I was knitting a sock for me, I mean, jeez. Mr. Sacco, yeah, there you go. It'll smell fish. Jesus, boys. Where's this conversation going this morning? Let's see if we can get up to 50 votes. That'd be nice. So we're just waiting for the second half to start. Ah, that's cool, man. That's the way it's supposed to be. You guys enjoy yourselves, man. Oh God, what is this? Sex in the City advertisement for like 300. Oh my Lord. How many of these shitty movies do they still need to make? Anglesall. Okay. Who have you guys got tomorrow, man? Chiefs against the Blues and Brumbies against the Hurricanes. Do you think the Brumbies can do it tomorrow, guys? Next week, the US Open in golf starts. Okay. Yeah, there are not a lot of good horror movies anymore. They're not like they used to be, man. You know, I don't need gore and violence and stuff like that. I don't need people's heads being chopped off. For me, a horror movie has to have a lot of suspense in it. You've got to keep you at the edge of your seat. It doesn't have to be brutal and violent, you know. Kind of like a good horror movie for me is Uruguay lost to Paraguay. Yeah, I saw that. A good horror, Event Horizon. I like Event Horizon. I think that the number one actor in that movie is a New Zealander, right? Or he lives in New Zealand. What's the guy's name? O'Neill. I liked Event Horizon. I liked that. I thought that was a good movie. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. I'm never going to live this down. Call me an Aussie. Call me a New Zealander, but don't call me an Englishman, man. Shiz. Sam Neill. Yeah, I liked that movie. What did you think of Event Horizon? I liked Event Horizon. Tommy Knockers. Another good movie. Now that's a movie I won't watch. The Minecraft movie. Fucking hell, what a load of crap. So just waiting for the second half to start. Is that calling an American a Canadian or a Canadian an American? It's like calling a Swiss a German. Stephen King, yeah, he's good. Fuck Minecraft. What's up, Vern Isel? Have you woken up? I am over 32. Yes. You know, I know everybody knows Vern's over 50, but I am over 32. Good one, Wade. Oh, Vern's on the phone. Guys, Vern's on the phone. Yes, Vern, I've got you live on. What do you want to tell us?
Nothing much. Well, how's the game going?
Good. The Reds haven't quite turned up yet. Too many handling errors. They could be the Sharks. Maybe they just want to nick it at the end. But I've been very well, Dion's been in the house.
Dion's been in there, so Wade's been in there, high life.
Wayne's dad has even been. Second half has started. Let me just hit the clock quickly. You're keeping me off my business.
Okay, I'll keep you, let you go, man. Touch.
No, everybody wants to know, what toilet do you sleep in at work?
Fuck off, man. I work hard, man.
Yeah, you work hard. We believe you. We all believe you. Cha.
Ciao.
Okay. So, second half has started. Let's see what happens here. I got to up the clock by 10 seconds. There you go. So the Reds have it all to do here. The Reds have got to score, man. Oh my Lord. He's oh. Oy, 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 oy. This game is not going. This chat is going in the wrong direction here. So it's going to be an advantage here to the, or penalty to the Reds. They desperately need that. So let's have a look. It's going to be a line out just inside the half of the Crusaders. The Reds need to score the next try. Crusaders score next, I think the game's done. Platonic, of course. Yeah, there you go, man. Hey, whatever rocks your boat, knock yourselves out. So here we go. The Crusaders defense has been relentless. Let's have a look what the Reds can do here. Nice work. Oh, if he was somehow able to pass. Penalty to the Crusaders. Queensland. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Reds can do this. They don't look comfortable to me. Definitely. Crusaders defense is mustard, man. Mustard, doing well here. So it is a scrum here for the Crusaders. Ball will be put in by Mr. Notham, or the Hotham, as I would call him. Somebody's got a nice blue eye there. Crusaders defense has been so solid. Will Jordan trying to go somewhere, going nowhere? If you're the Reds, you need to come up with a plan B here, because plan A has definitely not worked. Sabo Reeves, top try scorer in the history of the Super Rugby. Just 4 drop goals, yeah, right. You think Tom Liner can give you 4 drop goals? I doubt it. All right, so there is a penalty now to the Reds. The Reds need to come up with something. Yeah. Plan D, they need, listen here. I think they need any plan, because it looks like they're planless at the moment. So what are you going for? Scrum here? All right, scrum here for the Reds. Well, they can't score a try, so you're going to have to try to, yeah, you. Yeah, the Reds are lost to definitely end their campaign, because the 3rd and 4th teams are playing against each other. So whoever loses there would be through. So yeah, at the moment, the Reds would definitely be out. With the loss, the season's over. Penalty to the Crusaders. The Reds cannot put anything together. Let me actually have a look at the table quickly, how that ended, just to give you a little bit of context here. Now the penalty, good kicker. Yeah. The Chiefs were 1 and the Crusaders were 2. Okay. All right. Yeah. So the Brumbies were 3 and the Hurricanes were 4. So if you're the 5th or the 6th place team and you lose, you're definitely out already. Because the loser of the Brumbies and the Hurricanes would be the better loser. Yeah. Yeah, Hotham looks like he's, or the hot ham as I would say. This is a shit playoff system, I can tell you that. I don't like it at all. Was held up. Lucky for the Reds. Lucky for the Reds. Look, I don't understand. If you're only going to put 6 teams in the playoffs, right? Then you have the first 2 teams have a bye in the first week. Makes more sense. I don't like this losing. Somebody loses and you get through as well. Can the Brumbies win tomorrow? Of course the Brumbies can win tomorrow. But it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a close game. Shavnil Chad. Shavnil, where are you from, my son? I can see the picture. Reds by 50. Yeah, Matthew, that's not happening, my friend. That is not happening. Unless you're talking about the Reds playing cricket. No, I'm not. No second life in sport. You lose, you are. Fiji. Oh, fantastic, man. So from the capital, Suva. Man, I'm so disappointed that Drua couldn't do better this year. Or Moana as well. The Crusaders are on top of this one all the way, man. You happy with this result, Matthew? Good for you. It is early second half, but no, Zori, okay. Haveli doing well here for the Crusaders. Now, Crusaders are moving the ball very well. Penalty to the Crusaders. I think the penalty count must be something like 2-20 by now. The Reds. Chiefs and the Blues. Ooh, I'm going upset. I'm going upset tomorrow. I'm going with the Blues. I don't know why. I guess I just always pick the underdog. That's why I picked the Reds today. You definitely, but I can't see the Reds at the moment snapping this one up. Not good at all. So, Blues by 80. Not happening. Nah, hell no. It's going to be a close game tomorrow. So some changes coming out here. And Nasser on, Azati off, Faigazi off, Tuamaga Allen on. For the Reds are. But this is dangerous. Oh, good defense by the Reds here. Last second ditch. Matthew's been drinking this morning again, man. Well done there. Well done by the Reds. Yeah. Amy, men. That's all I say. Now I'm going. I think that just Matthew there. I think the game will be super close tomorrow between the Chiefs and the Blues. I can't see it being more than a try difference between them. Brumbies against the Hurricanes exactly the same. I mean, even this game is tight. It's only 12-0. It's only a 12-point game. One score by the Reds and it's all opened up. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow, man. Of course, live on this channel. Both games. With Vern. Vern will be back tomorrow. We'll have both games on tomorrow. But you know what's ridiculous? I'm going to tell you what is the amount of spectators in the stadium. You're a troll by trade. There you go. Okay, so it's going to be a Reds ball here. The Reds. Yeah, it does look like it could be an all New Zealand semi, which I do not find good for the Super Rugby. You do want a little bit of. But hey, listen, if the team's not good enough, they're just not good enough. That's the bottom line. I still wouldn't count out the Brumbies tomorrow. I have a lot of hope for the Brumbies tomorrow. So we've got 30 minutes to go, or 29 minutes to go. And let me just get the clock back up to what it should be. There you go. So the Reds definitely have to do something now. McDermott, what is he doing? They might be lucky losers, yeah. They might be lucky losers. But the good thing for the Brumbies is they'll know before the game. They will know before the game. Because if the Blues beat the Chiefs, then they're done. Then they have to win. If the Blues lose to the Chiefs and the Chiefs are through, then and the Crusaders win today, then then the Brumbies would be through even with the loss. It actually takes the pressure off that game totally, because both of them know whoever loses will come through. Not a good throw in here from Cody Taylor. So the Reds get the ball. Was a skew throw in, or the not straight. No. We don't get rid of anybody, because the Drua have actually made the playoffs every year since they've been in the league, except for this year. Morna was good this year. I mean, look, who got the wooden spoon this year? It was the Highlanders, my friend. It was the Highlanders. Not Moana, not Drua, the Highlanders. And I thought the Western Force was quite weak this year. But bring 5 SA teams back, or get it back to 16, or bring 4 SA teams back, and I don't know, bring an Argentinian team in there. Just mix it up a little bit. I said last week I have the perfect scenario. Get it up to 16 teams. Everybody plays everybody once. If you're at home this year, you're away next year. Go back to Super 14. Well, you're at 11 now, so you still need 3 teams, my friend. But if you add the Cheetahs, the Griquas, and the Lions could actually combine for one team, call themselves the Cats or something like that. So you'd be up to 12. Yeah. Wow, I actually thought the Drew were quite physical this year. But we'll see, you know. Just because teams are not strong, you have to give them the opportunity. These young teams, I mean, Moana Pacific and Drua, they're newly created teams. They haven't been around for like the same amount of years as the other teams. You need to give them time to grow, man. And you can only get better if you play against better opposition. So you got to give these teams a chance. Not about the Stormers being that physical. Yeah, look. I mean, the Stormers, the Bulls, and the Sharks will be strong enough, definitely, to play in that division. So you got 11 now. That'll be 14. That's fine. That'll be 14 teams. That'll be perfect. You play 13 regular season games, and the top 8 make the playoffs. Good catch here by the Reds. By the Reds, yeah. The team in red, the Crusaders. The Reds 55 minute, and you have not scored a point yet. Top 4 could make the playoffs. Yeah, that'd be. out of 14 teams. That would be a lot of pressure. But I think what you would have then is the problem is that you would have very early in the games, you would have most probably a lot of teams not be able to make the playoffs, and then the interest, you want as long as possible as many teams to make the playoffs. Northam, there you go. It's done, my friends. I can't see the Reds coming back from this one. Beautiful play there from the Crusaders. Wonderful play by the Crusaders. Noah Northam. It's only his second try of the season, but beautiful the way he breaks through. Beautiful, and then they're doing well. Beautiful. What a good individual try. I think you want to get to 16 teams. You want to get to 16 teams in the Super Rugby. Bring an American team in, kind of a combination of all the Americans in the league. It's good for their rugby. It's good for the upcoming World Cup. Maybe they get hammered in the first season. That's part of being something new, I don't think they get hammered. I think they'll have a lot of money. I think they'll be able to buy players, bring in players from England, from France, from South Africa, from New Zealand, Australia. I think they'd have enough cash there to put out a good side. So from 11 up to 12, and then bring 4 SA teams in, and you're done. The Yanks. Yankee Doodle came to town. Now, what with the US? The Eagles, I guess. I think that's the name of the US rugby national team, right? The US Eagles. So I call them the Eagles. Or they'll come up with some crazy name like the Badgers or something like that. The Tariffs. Jesus, word. The Donalds. And the next mistake here from the Reds. I think it's over. They do that. Listen here. If you couldn't earn the money you earned in the NFL, the US would be magic in rugby because they've got a shitload of good talent, man. The Chicago Wombles. Oh, Matthew, that is your opinion. I'll tell you right now, and this is no joke, you put the Chiefs in the URC, they made the playoffs easy. Easy. I believe you take these 6 teams that made the playoffs this year, you put them in the URC. I think a lot of them would be making the playoffs. Who is writing to me this early in the morning? There you go. $22-0. That's basically done. The Reds are not coming back from this. They got 20 minutes to put in. Nah, they got to score 4 times. That's not happening. It's not happening. Crusaders are through to the semis. They would have a home game in the semis. Throw out. Matthew's always wanting to throw out teams, man. You can throw out the Lions as well. They played crap this season. But the Welsh rugby is in disarray, man. In total disarray. I don't think the Welsh teams could beat Moana Pacifica, Drua, Western Force or the Highlanders. Another knock-on from the Reds. Good tackle there by Leo Whaley. He knocked the shit out of Tate McDermott. Wales, Wales not the hottest team in the country at the moment. Mona could beat Wales, believe me. Believe me, Wales has been shocking, man. Shocking the way the Welsh have played. No, they're really bad. They're really bad. They haven't won an international in 15 or 16. No, they've been bad. The Welsh have been bad this year. But trust me. Trust me. This is a little bit disappointing if you're the Reds. They started off quite well. They just couldn't get the ball over the line. They are actually that bad, the Welsh. But, sport is a cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Sport is a cycle. Yeah, right. I don't think the Welsh men's rugby team would beat the women's All Blacks rugby team. Six Nations was horrific for them as well, man. No, they're not good. Swingbox. Matthew's just trying to get a reaction out of you boys, man. Has Wales ever beaten New Zealand in a rugby game? I don't think so. Or, well, I'm going to check it out. Have the Welsh ever beaten New Zealand? I don't think so. Let me check it out. Have Wales rugby ever beat New Zealand? They won 3 out of 37. Okay, all right. Well done to them. Must have been the day when the New Zealand boys took off sick. Scotland just as bad as Wales. Yeah, there's the next try coming here for the Crusaders. This has been a non-competition so far. The Crusaders' defense is tough. They score this try now. It's just putting a nail into a coffin here, man. Most probably. The most recent win, 1953. Jesus. Listen, I wasn't even on the planet there. Vern, yes, me not. 1953 is the last time Wales beat New Zealand. Is there any? There's not a Welsh rugby player that's still alive from that one. (1953). The longest winning streak is at Murrayfield. Okay, yeah, but playing against Scotland is like playing against schoolboys, man. 1953. 72 years. There's not a player that played in that game that's alive. So there's not a Welsh rugby player that is alive that knows how it is to beat the New Zealanders. It's saying a lot, man. That is saying a lot. And then they want to call themselves a tier 1 nation. Almost over here for the next try for the Crusaders. The short ref, they are short. Oscar Nan, there you go. Another try for the Crusaders. Getting out of hand, yeah. Getting out of hand, big time. So it's all over. This game is all over. We're just going to enjoy the last 50 minutes. We can talk a lot of shit in the last 15 minutes because we don't have to talk about this game anymore. It's the Reds have been so disappointing. Okay, I'll tell you boys. Wales won in 1905. They also defeated New Zealand in 1935 and in 1953. That's the 3 wins for the Welsh. Ugh. Just want to check something on. Oh, well, the Wilds have got a better record against the Springboks. They beat the Springboks 7 times. But they've also played the Springboks a lot more. The Welsh actually beat the Springboks 4 times in a row between 2016 and 2018. So, well done there. The Reds are showing the white flag already. Yeah, the Welsh had a 4-game winning streak against the Springboks. 2016 to 2018. Crazy to think about that, huh? I think that's also in the period where the Welsh won the Six Nations. Let me have a look. We're talking about the Scottish. Have Scotland. So Springboks against the Scottish, they've won 16 of the last 17 games. Warren Gatling. No, Warren Gatling's out. He's been fired a long time ago. This could be a penalty coming here. Could be a card. A yellow card straight off the top. Scotland have never in their history, this is for you, oh, that's a high tackle. Scotland in their history of rugby have never beaten the All Blacks. Never. They've played 34 times and they've lost 32 times and drawn twice. 2 draws. Unbelievable. Scotland have never beaten the All Blacks. Played 32 times. Right about now, anybody could coach the Welsh, yeah. Oh, the Reds are on the board. Wow, fucking hell. The sun shines on a dog's arse every now and then. Scotland are a joke. I mean, look, we've got to be honest. The only Northern Hemisphere team to ever win the World Cup has been England. Once. Consolation try, definitely. Filippo Duganu to try to get 2 points on the board here. So it's still a 20-point difference. 10 minutes to go. They got a man more, the Reds. But I don't think it's more than consolation. Northern Hemisphere Rugby, look, they talk a good game, got a lot of money, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I mean, let's be honest. Box versus Italy, fifth, we've lost. The Springboks always have that game in them, and like at the World Cup when they lost to Japan, the Springboks always have that one game where you never know what they're going to do. Crusaders here back on the attack. (2003), you don't want to talk about that one, okay. That wasn't a good year. That wasn't a good year. Yeah, Italy. Have Italy ever? No, Italy's never beaten New Zealand, eh? Yeah, can't wait for that game tomorrow in Hamilton. You blame Vern for the Japan loss. Good one. I'm going to go through the Rugby World Cup finals lists at the moment. Let's have a look. Finals. So in the first two World Cups, obviously South Africa didn't take part. So New Zealand won the first, beating France 29-9, and Australia beat England in the second. Okay. Then of course, when South Africa, the first time they entered, they beat New Zealand in the final. Then Australia beat France in the final. 2003, I mean, that was the disgrace. And since 2003, it's been South Africa, New Zealand, New Zealand, South Africa, South Africa. Yep. With England being in the final twice. France have made it to 3 finals, never won it. England have been to 4 finals, winning it once. South Africa have been to 4 finals, winning it 4 times. New Zealand have lost twice in a final and won it 3 times. Okay. So the most finals are New Zealand and England have had the most finals. Yeah. Australia been in the final twice, 3 times. Won it 4 times. So Australia is the same amount of final appearances as the Springboks. Springboks just win it when they get to the finals. If the Springboks in the finals, they normally win it. 91 was Aussies, yeah. '87 New Zealand, 91 Australia, 95 South Africa, 99 Australia, 2003 England, 2007 South Africa, 2011 and 2015 New Zealand, 2019, 2023 and 2027 South Africa. No, 27. That's the future. I'm not there quite yet. Don't count the Aussies out this World Cup. They are at home. They got a good young team. All depends on the groups, the draw. You know, you might have South Africa and New Zealand in the quarterfinal already. Then South Africa knocks Ireland out in the semi-final. And then maybe Australia only has to take care of the English or something like that, or the French. You never know. You never know. Sometimes you get lucky with the draw. I mean, look, if you look at South Africa winning the last World Cup, they played Ireland, they played France, and they played New Zealand in the knockout stages. So, like, you can't say that they had an easy draw, you know. Oh, sorry, let me pick that up. Yeah, but Ireland's on a downward projection. So it's going to be a scrum penalty here for the Reds. It's all a little bit too late. I think the Crusaders are taking a little bit the foot off the gas. Did you play Ireland? Who the fuck? I can't remember. I know we beat the French by 1 in the semis. We beat New Zealand by 1 in the final. Then it was England. It was England, New Zealand, England, France, New Zealand. There you go. Nah, man. Nah. Let idiots be idiots. Don't worry about it, Brian. Let's just make sure the Sharks turn up tomorrow. New Zealand beat Ireland. Yeah. South Africa beat England, France, and New Zealand. That was their 3 playoff games. Each by 1 point. Is it sold out? It's sold out. That's cool, man. That's what it deserves, a sellout crowd. A painful day. Another try here for the Reds. Where was this 20 minutes ago? Fraser McWright with a try. 52,000 tickets sold. Fantastic. So we're going to have a great game tomorrow. Looking forward to that one. Beautiful little kick there. Fraser McWright with that beautiful kick. Little kick, nicely weighted. We have Lavia for Ireland in New Zealand, yeah. Misses the kick, but it's 12. The Irish should love you. I mean, half their fucking national team is New Zealanders, man. Let's be honest. I mean, James Lowe, Gibson Park. Then they got some guys from the Bandayaki from the islands. I mean, come on. There are not a lot of Irish in the Irish national team. Traditional Irish. France, England, and New Zealand. There you go. 1 point. I can tell you, boys, in every one of those games, Vern was shitting in a corner of his cellar. He was sitting there like, oh, please win. Boys got no nerves, man. And he should be used to losing. He should be used to tight games. I mean, he's a Stormers fan. Now he's going to come. Stormers are the only team to ever, South Africa team to win the URC. Well done. Look, anybody that has Marnie in his team. Oh, nice steal by the Crusaders. It's going to be a try. Well done. That wraps it. Yeah, Brian, me too. I'll grow hair if they win their semi-final match. Yeah. Okay, all right. Good for you. I hope you enjoyed your meal. Ah, well. Who the Stormers playing tomorrow? Can anybody remind me who the Stormers are playing tomorrow? Ah, yes, that team called Almost. Nearly. Bite me, Vern. No, the Stormers are playing against Almost and Nearly and Maybe. Could have been, would have been, should have been. Crusaders won. Yeah, they had a kickoff. That was actually quite exciting. The Sharks misses the kick here. So we've got about 10 seconds to go in this game. It's over. It was tied after 80 minutes, and it was tied after extra time, and then they had these penalty shooting. Every team got 6 kicks from different places on the field. So there you go. That's the end of this one. So the Crusaders are in the semi-finals. The Reds are definitely out because they cannot be the best losing team. So you guys, it's end of it. I'm not going to make a long story here. We'll be bringing out a cool video this evening on the Springboks, and then of course tomorrow morning Vern with the morning show, and then we go straight into the rugby. Chiefs against the Blues, Brumbies against the Hurricanes. Later on Saturday we're going to have Leinster against Glasgow and the Bulls against the Sharks. So join me for that. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to sign out there. Thanks for all the votes, up to 73 votes. That's fantastic. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Ciao, guys.